For those of you who don't know, in Brookhaven there are several jobs I can get on the right. I can click on the bank and start working at the bank. But today I want to test all the secret jobs in Brookhaven, which I'm sure you've never seen before. So I'm arriving exactly at this house, which is simply a witch's house, because I have to talk to my friend, who finally noticed that I'm here. Now I'm a ghost hunter. He said, we have to wait until it gets dark, because during the day there are no ghosts. And that makes sense, because during the day they probably hide so my friend doesn't find them. So I'm going to wait for it to get dark. Now it's finally night, and the two of us are coming here to basically find where the ghosts are. So he's leaving here with his car, and my first job is as a ghost hunter, but I don't know how he's going to find ghosts, because I don't know how this job works. But now, he stopped right here, and he's standing in this spot, and he even grabbed this device. But I don't know what this does, but I want to hold it to try to help him. Perfect! He gave it to me, and apparently this item is telling me to go to this spot, because there's something up ahead, so we'll have to go in that direction. He said, okay, drive, you have to learn how this works. Okay, I'm going to drive this. So I got in the car, and now I'm coming up ahead. And apparently this item is telling me to go further ahead. But guys, there's something really weird here at the hospital. It's completely closed, like something is going on here. So I'm arriving here to investigate this. And I think I finally discovered where there are ghosts. This place is really strange, because there's a lot of trash inside. It's like something happened here. But he grabbed this item to search for where the ghosts are. Now he's coming here and checking everything inside the hospital. He even just found this green thing, and it's simply green liquid on the ground, just like the one in his backpack. And I'm getting scared of this, because this job is the weirdest secret job in Brookhaven. I could be delivering pizzas right now, but I chose the scariest job of all. He said, there's something right here, but I'm not finding it. And maybe you're not finding it because it's on the upper floor. After all, this hospital has 2 floors. There's an upper floor that's completely hidden. Now he's coming back here, because this is going to be really important. Now we'll have to go up here, and I'll let him go first, because I'm scared of what I'll find up there. He's even calling me over there, but I'm going to climb up a different way. I climbed right up this part, and now I'm going to jump right here. And it actually worked, but now he's coming in here. And guys, this is really a very strange place. There are a lot of abandoned things here. Everything is simply scary, but it looks like he's coming back here, exactly to this room. But there's a ghost right in front, and even I'm starting to get scared of this. He got so scared that he just ran away. He literally left me alone with the ghost. But now, he finally came running back, and he said, I remember that I'm the one who has to take care of this, and he really is the one who should do it. So I'm going to stay back here, watching what's happening. Now he's getting closer, and the ghost is looking here. But my friend grabbed this broom, and he's making the ghost leave. This is really strange. He somehow got rid of the ghost just by holding the broom. I don't know what's going on here, but this method he used actually worked. Now I'm coming over here to get this car, because soon I'll be going to the next job. So I'm arriving here to pick him up, and apparently he's right in this spot. He said, everything went well. This broom has powers to get ghosts out of the city. Wow, that's really strange. I don't know how this broom has so many powers. And now the hospital is finally back to normal. It's no longer destroyed like before. Now I'm coming to my next job, and this player showed up here, and apparently he's a treasure hunter. He said, come, I have some tools for you. Okay, I want to see what he has for me. But he's coming here, and it looks like he has this box, which I just grabbed. And inside this box, there's simply these binoculars. I don't know why he gave me this, and I also don't know how this is going to help find treasures. He said, it's because we're pirate treasure hunters. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Now he's leaving here, but apparently he doesn't have a car. He literally doesn't have a car, and I don't have one either. But now there's a taxi coming right here to basically pick us up. So he got inside, and this player said, take me to the nearest beach. Now he's coming to the beach, which is right up ahead. He's even coming really fast, and now we finally arrived here. That boat in front is simply my friend's boat, who is the player that's going to help me with the job. He said, stay alert and find the treasures. But my friend went back there because he wants the payment for the service he did, and he finally got the money. Now this player is coming onto the boat, and the taxi is heading back to the front to pick up more customers. But now I'm also coming here, especially because I have to work this job to finally make some money, and I can observe a lot of things. I even have something that's going to help me a lot to find these treasures, which is exactly this camera. And with this camera I can see everything, and I can see almost the entire city, even things that are really far away. So now I'm sitting right here, and this player is driving the boat, and apparently we're coming to this island because he wants to find treasures here. Now we finally arrived, but I believe there are no treasures on this island, and he's even digging here. But this island is simply the worst island of all, and I'm sure there are better ones. He said, instead of recording, help me. And guys, he's kind of mad that I'm filming him with this camera. So I dropped it, and I'm going to start digging the ground too, to see if I find anything. But now a lot of time has passed, and we simply didn't find anything. And I think it's time to give up. He even came back here and said, you tried this time. I'm tired. And I'm also really tired. I spent the whole day trying to find these things, but we didn't find anything. Now he's sitting right here. So I'm heading to the next island, but the next island is really far away. Basically, I'm driving this boat because my job is very important, and for some reason there's something here in the middle of nowhere. nowhere. There's literally this thing here, but we have this other island that looks really interesting. So I'm arriving here, and it looks like this island really has treasures. And I found a treasure right here. So I'm coming here to dig this up, and it looks like he got here faster. But this is really a lot of money. He's even collecting it now and putting everything inside here. But there's no more money here. He's even staring at me. And he said, "Congratulations, we already have $5 million. Wow, that's a lot." So I'm going to drive this again because I'm feeling lucky. But accidentally, the boat is going off on its own back here. And now again, I'm heading up front. But there's a problem. We have this pirate ship here that's coming to the same island we're going to. I even got here before him, and there really are treasures here. I'm arriving now to collect all of it. Perfect. I finally got here, and I'm going to have to take all of this for myself. There's just so much money. Now he grabbed all of it, and we have to get out of here quickly because the pirate is arriving. And I'm sure he's not very happy. You can tell he's really mad. He's coming up front with this sword to basically fight us. This is really bad because the pirate is coming here. But this player has this weapon, and the pirate who was coming just stopped when he realized this player has a weapon. Now we're finally safe. The pirate said, "You stole my gold." Well, actually, we found the gold before you. The gold is simply ours. But he got mad. He said, "Leave, the gold is ours." Now the pirate left, but he's coming to our boat and is basically destroying it. I don't know why he broke our boat. Our boat is literally completely wrecked. All of this because of that pirate. Now I don't know what I'm going to do. He's even staring at me here. And he said, "We got a new boat now." And I think he's talking about that boat, but I'm following him. And it looks like we finally got a new boat for us. But the pirate is coming back. I have to get on this boat quickly before the pirate gets here. Now he came back here, and we simply stole the pirate's boat. And now he's super mad. And guys, this boat is really good. We even came back to this area. And finally we arrived back in the city. Now we're both super rich. But now, I work for the FBI because I investigate criminal cases in the city. So I'm coming here to work with him because I have a coworker I simply don't know yet. And for the first time, I'm coming here to meet him. And apparently it's this player. But he already stood up and grabbed this item, which he gave to me. Wow, thank you very much. But I want to know what I have to do. Then he grabbed this other camera and gave it to me too. He said, "Let's go. We have to investigate a house." And it looks like this job is really fast because I just got here and we're already heading out to do something. He's even going down here and I'm following him because this mission is going to be really important. Now he's coming up front to investigate some criminal in the city. And I wonder who the person being investigated this time is. But he's arriving at a very specific location. He's leaving the car here and now going upstairs. But this house is just a normal house. There's literally nothing special. So I grabbed this camera too. And apparently there's a lot of money stored here, exactly in the player's gym. There's a ton of gold, at least $100 million. And apparently he noticed it too. But now this van just left the place. And apparently the owner of this house is leaving, but he's leaving with masks on. And I'm watching all of this to figure out what's going on. He even came running back here, and apparently I'm the one driving this time. So I'm following him, and he's heading down here, but my friend is standing there on the phone. Meanwhile, the van arrived here, stopped in front of him, and now it's aiming this item. My friend just stepped out, and he raised his hands to avoid any trouble, but the robber got closer and said, "Get in the van now." And my friend had to get inside this Roblox van, and now he's driving off up ahead, but I'll have to follow them. And he said, "Follow him, but don't let him see us. We need to catch him with proof." Wow, this is really important. So he grabbed this camera to basically record that player, especially because he's right up ahead. And meanwhile, the officer is recording all of this. But from what I can tell, this van is heading to the middle of nowhere. And it stopped right here. And he brought a friend in this direction. He said, "Take all your money and give it to me." Guys, we have to record all of this because it's really important. The officer is also recording because in Brookhaven we need proof to arrest players. Now my friend grabbed a lot of money and is handing it over to the player. But now he's simply going to get arrested because we're arriving here to catch him and we recorded everything. While the robber is really happy with this money, we arrived here to arrest him, and there's no way he can escape now. Even my friend is looking from back here, and he seems really happy. The robber finally looked back here, and now he's running away, and he really thought he could escape, but I'm coming after him, and now he's arrested. He even raised his hands, and I said, "Take the mask off now," and I want him to remove the mask, so he took it off, and unfortunately this player is going to jail for everything he did in Roblox. Now he's locked up here, so now I'm going to my next job, which is a job for the scientist, and he's one of the most important people in the city, and he finally arrived here. He's a very important person, and I'm going to work for him. So I'll have to follow him to find out what I have to do. And it looks like I'm going to have to go up here. But we're going up now. And this is his lab. He said, "I'm trying to figure out how to activate this secret item. It changes the weather in the city." Look, I don't know if that's true. I mean, there's no way to change the city's weather. That's something impossible. Actually, I hope it's impossible. But he's doing a lot of research here. And I don't know what this button does. So I'm going to press it. And now this electric shock appeared. There are several lightning bolts showing up on this item. This item is just flashing. And apparently it turned on. Look, I don't know what just happened here, but he looks really scared, and I don't know why he got so scared. Suddenly, the city's weather changed, and now it's literally snowing. I don't know how that's possible, but he actually managed to change the weather, and now it's snowing all over the city, which was something that was supposed to be impossible. A player who was working here just got out of his car to go back home because it's snowing too much, and he's going to wait here for the snow to stop before continuing to build his house. But now he's staring at me, and he said, "Press it again. Let's see what happens." Okay, I'm going to press this button, and I just did. The item is flashing again, and now it turned off, but nothing changed in the city. Actually, the snow stopped, and this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. The scientist who lives in this house can literally change the weather, and now he's finally going back to work because he has a very important job, and the snow has completely disappeared from the city. He said, "Finally, I can change the weather however I want." But guys, I don't know if that's a good thing, because he can make it rain or even cause an earthquake in the city whenever he wants. So if one day he turns evil, he could destroy the whole city. He said, "I would never do that." Now he's activating the button again, but I'm going to leave and do some shopping. I'm even going down here because I'm hungry. Now I left, and for some reason the sky is red. It was probably the scientist who did this, and now he's destroying the city, and you can see that even he got really scared. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just become a member button and I'll